Lean manufacturing system, minimizing the waste and maximizing the value. Hello, welcome to Smart TechX channel. So in this video, I am going to talk about one of the useful tool which it is mainly required in the manufacturing industry. So that is lean manufacturing system. So let's check what is lean manufacturing. A systematic approach to eliminate the waste through the continuous improvement by flowing the product at the pull of the customer in pursuit of the perfection. So that's what the lean manufacturing. So in this mainly we should look at for the goals of these major three goals of the lean manufacturing system. Those are improving the quality, reducing the total cost, and reducing the lead time. And then we'll come and talk about the history of the lean manufacturing system. Henry Ford, he has integrated an entire production process with a name it is called as flow production in 1930. The problem, it was no sort of variety in that what he was introduced in that. So then the Easy Toyota and Taichi Ono, they have revived the Ford's concept and they brought some Toyota production system. So that the one book, it is completely explaining about the lean manufacturing system on that time, that is in the year of 1990, that machine that changed the world, that book. And also he also called as it is lean thinking in the 1996. So then the Easy Toyota and Taichi Ono, so what they have done, so they have found some 7 kind of waste in the lean manufacturing system. So those are the overproduction, waiting, transport, overprocessing, inventory, motion, and defects. So these are the 7 waste those Taichi Ono and his one more person, so that regarding the lean manufacturing system, they have introduced these 7 kind of waste. So then on more waste it is there, but it is not included when it is introduced. So that the 8th waste is unused talent. So let's dig one by one. So regarding the overproduction, so overproduction is just opposite to the end, just in time. So more production than the requirement, and more WIP inventory, unbalanced processes, and big batches which are not planned well. So those all comes under the overproduction. And then comes this, it is waiting time. So of course waiting time is the unproductive time spent by the employees, so waiting for the something to happen. So waiting for the employee or part or machine or to complete the cycle. So this will come in the waiting time. The third one will come obviously transport. So of course in the transport is the kind of the transport is the time spent in moving the material from location to another location, and over processing, the one more waste of in the lean manufacturing system. So that is unnecessary incorporate processes will consider as the waste. So packing and unpacking for sub assembly in the same online itself, and excessive inspections and the deburring parts. So for the deburring parts, what I can suggest means you can just take some preventive actions in the tooling itself, so while doing the processing. So these are the over processing products. So the next, it is the 7th waste, it is 5th waste, inventory. Inventory means that is, so customer will not pay more for the keeping the extra or less. So hence the planning of the material with some buffer will be able to bring down the inventory waste. So that is related to the inventory. And we'll come to the next one, it is motion. So in many tasks, employees will walk for several times from here to there, so to get into the next steps. So hence the while walking will not add the value to the company, so hence it is considered as the waste in the motion. So these are the some 7th waste. And now it comes to the 7th waste, that is related to the defects. So defects is obviously the quality defects, scraps or rejections. And the 8th unused, it means unused talent. It is 8th waste, it is considered as unused talent. So that is ignoring the employee suggestions and restricting the employees to visit road, or lack of the professional development, ineffective leadership, so not embracing to the diversity or exploring. So these are some waste of the lean manufacturing system. So the next thing it is, so principle. So how does the lean manufacturing system will work? So this is the principle. So identifying the customer and specifying the value, and identifying the map and value the stream mapping, and create flow by eliminating waste and responding to the customer pull, and pursue the perfection. So this is basic principle of the lean manufacturing system. So then it will come the core principles. So core principles are some methodologies. how it goes, how it comes. So first it is the target is to eliminating the waste. So eliminate that does not add the value to the customer, or eliminating the waste that reduces the lead time or increases the revenue or customer satisfaction. And the next one it is build quality in. So quality control is the largest source of waste to ensure. So build effective quality management systems. So helps to reduce the production issues without the need of the excessive resources. So then one more one of the core principle it is related to the creating knowledge. So of course encourages to do document and retaining the knowledge properly, creating the work instructions, setting some standards. So this is related to the creating knowledge and continuous improvement. So what is like Kaizen only. So constant and continual improvement, aiming to show truly never finishing business. Like it means so keep on doing the improvements, continuous improvements. So those will help us to improve the lead manufacturing system. So maybe it is in the processor, the maybe it is in the people. So then the respect for the people, of course we should not neglect it. So no neglection for the leadership people should be there, and encouraging the continuous improvement and competition based champion across the team or department. So these are the respect for the people and focus on the processes. So lean is focused on the improving processes, so can apply for the non-manufacturing processes also. Okay, so then we'll talk about the basic elements of the lean manufacturing system. So these are all the tools how it will be helpful to bring the lean manufacturing system. So in that the first one will come the SMED, that is of course a setup time reduction, so you can able to just watch in the F1 car racing, so how the time it will be very much useful in the SMED. And then Kanban, of course, is a continuous improvement and the total productive maintenance. So some basic preventive maintenance can be taught to the operators or in the helpers level, so that it will be himself he can able to do some basic maintenance and do the values. So it will be helpful to reduce the waste time there. So then the cellular layout. Of course, the line should be very much in the line in order to get the output. And the Pokaike, so how the same it is shown in the picture. So she should be gone in the same position itself in the mobile. So that is the Pokaike systems, and like the fire systems. So these are some examples of the basic elements. So in future, I'm going to talk about the regarding these topics in the future. I'll make some videos about it. So then workers involvement, so and continual improvement and kaizens, and value stream mapping. So value stream mapping, it is like the mapping all the activities in one map, so from the part of one input to the complete output. So this comes under the value stream mapping. So then the next one it is Gemba. So it means like it is actual place in the shop floor or workplace. And these are some signaling systems in the can be used in the shop floor. So these are some basic elements of the lean manufacturing system. So lean manufacturing system, as I concluded, I can tell that minimizing the waste and maximizing the value. So thanks for the watching, and keep subscribe to our channel for the more videos same like. Thank you everyone.